Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky and I am back with video number 4 for Mini Kit Monday, August 2021. I'm going to go ahead and remind you to go visit Kathy, Dollie, and Traci's channels. They will all be linked down below. You can see here I did start with those frames. I was trying to use those frames up that were I put in my box, and I did cut this one apart. I used the frame bit to go ahead and map my photo on, and I cut the cute little stitched bit off to use as at the bottom part of the frame. Now this is going to serve as my title. You can see here I took one of the lovely papers and cut it into an 8.5 by 11. This is going to be for my personal album. I am going to use some of that linen cardstock to kind of make a big border around my photo. I kind of felt like it was getting a little bit swamped on that floral paper. I think that floral paper is gorgeous, but it was kind of overtaking the photo in itself. I also wanted to throw in a bit of yellow, that yellow gingham. Love that so much. So I did go ahead and try to put some of that in there. I take it away for the time being. I will use just a little bit to stick out on the other side. So like the picture frame had just a little bit of a mat on one side. This yellow gingham is going to have just a little bit of a mat on one side as well, and also on the top. Go ahead and trim it down like that. I found a tab in my kit, so I go ahead and put that at the top. I haven't glued it down yet, and here's a label. When I was cleaning up my room, or actually finishing packing, these weren't originally in my kit, but when I was finishing up packing up my room, or trying to pack up my room, I ran across this October afternoon embellishment pack of ephemera or whatever, and I went ahead and pulled out just a couple pieces of that to throw into my kit. You can see I'm using that house sticker from the sticker sheet, also from the lovely collection from Close to My Heart, as well as 2 green hearts. That house had that little patches of grass down in the front of it, so I did want to go ahead and pull more of that green in. There isn't really any in the background paper. There's a green, but it's a very light green. It's like almost like a watercolory green leaf that is on that background paper. I wanted to use a deeper green though because of this house right here. So I did go ahead and throw those hearts in there just to kind of bring that in, so it didn't stand out like a sore thumb. At least to me, it stood out like a sore thumb. But with the other hearts, to me, it doesn't stand out like a sore thumb. I will pop this house up on some foam tape, as well as that little piece that's from the frame, the stitched part with the cloud and stuff. It says follow your dreams, I think is what it says. I don't have it right here in front of me at this moment, but I'm pretty sure that's what it says. I popped that up on some foam tape as well. You can see right here I'm going to go ahead and commit to the placement of that tab, and also the other little bit right there. Go ahead and commit to the placement of that. I am currently sitting outside. I am in the new place in Florida, which is not, a new place. It's a new place to me. In Florida, you can hear all of the little creatures scurrying around outside. Right now, there's something making a bunch of noise. I think it's one of those locusts or cicadas or katydids or something loud and obnoxious. I will go ahead and commit to the placement of my little photo cluster right here. Now again, when I was cleaning up my room, I found a box of doilies. So I did pull out a doily. Here, I'm going to go ahead and cut it up. I'm going to put a little bit up at the top and a little bit down toward the bottom. But I cut it up in such a way that it doesn't seem as big as what the doily actually is. We're going to go ahead and put that in here in a minute. Here, I'm trying to find just a place to put this other stuff, just because I had them in my kit and wanted to use them. Here's a zip strip. I am going to cut that down and put it over to the side just to give me a little bit more color over there. It is the same colors that's in the background paper, and in fact it could possibly be the same print, just on a smaller scale. I'm not really sure about that. This heart is going to go up on some foam tape. And here's where that doily comes in. See, I'm going to cut out that whole middle white bit. We're going to cut it into a quarter like that, and then we're going to cut it down like that, just so it doesn't seem quite as big. I did also find in this little teeny tiny baggie 3 little brads. I believe the brads are from My Mind's Eye, possibly Maggie Holmes, but I believe it's from My Mind's Eye. I will take all 3 of them that I found in that little baggie and scatter them around the page. Well, not really scattered. I strategically place them around the page in each of the clusters. So you can see I am using that cloud bit as a cluster as well. So here we have our first one, and I kind of tuck it underneath there. Same with the area of the cloud. It's going to kind of be tucked underneath one of those clouds. And I believe I tuck this one as well. Yeah, see how close I am putting it toward those stickers, just so the stickers kind of overlap. The colors are not really as washed out and as light as the colors of the background paper, so I just kind of wanted them to just give a little pop. We needed something a little bit more bold since I added those green hearts in there, right, to make up for the clusters, those grass clusters. Right here I am just trimmed up some white cardstock. I'm going to put it on the back to cover up those brads. Also, I just like to finish off the back of my layouts, and yes, I do know it's a waste of white cardstock, and I am absolutely 100% fine with it. So after I do that, guys, I'm not going to do anything else to this layout, no splatters or anything else. I do want to remind you to go check out Kathy, Dollie, and Traci. Everybody will be linked down below, as well as the Mini Kit Monday Facebook challenge group. I want to thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.